we're going to make, I'm recommending, and the staff has recommended, and without any objection from council, what I will do is actually change our process. Okay, so I'm changing the process at the recommendation of our staff and opening public comment for you to be able to speak to the issue of reconsideration and to the issue of sprouts. Both.
Well, let me correct you. Mayor, you said without objection from the council. I object. I object to this process because here we go again. We're here tonight because there's an allegation that the process wasn't followed. And so to accommodate the citizens who've come out tonight arguing that we had made an exception that might have been faulty, now we're going to make another exception. I suggest that one of the majority members, one of the majority voters, put a motion on the table to reconsider this action. A motion on the table, then open it up for public comment and do like we typically do. Because what we're doing is we're giving these people an impression here that you can come up and talk without even knowing whether or not we're going to motion to reconsider. So I do object to the process that you're implying.
And I will tell you why I am doing it that.
I'm not interested, frankly.
Okay, well,
It's a process or it's not.
And I will tell you that what I hear from the public tonight may convince me to make that motion.
Well,
and I want to hear that. I want to hear the public.
Well, so do I, and we promised that they would be heard.
And I'm going to make sure.
We're going to do it in a gerrymandered fashion. We're going to let the public come talk, and it may or may not influence one of the 6 of you to change your mind. Why not put a motion on the table and then open it up like we typically do?
I am going to. I'll tell you. I made a promise to this group. Now you don't like this process? Great. So with that,
Mayor, you're not done yet. I mean, you're saying, well, you're saying exactly what Mr. Krenning suggested, which is, I will open it for public comment, and of course you followed that without any objection from your council, right. and then you'll see if anybody is moved, and then you'll open the item and then open it for public comment again.
I will do that.
Well, it's just not the way we're doing things. I mean, it's seriously, this is your attempt to say, well, here is the way we're going to do it tonight. How about we just do it? If you're willing to make the commitment right now to say, I will reopen this item, I will move to reconsider, then maybe that makes a difference, because then it's on the table. But if you say, I will wait for someone else to do it, then we're waiting for a fantasy.
What I'm going to do is, because I didn't allow, and we had a citizen who asked to speak to
Citizens speaking to the issue is something we all appreciate and encourage.
Okay, great.
Citizens speaking to an issue that actually has an impact on the decision made is the actual work that our citizens do when we sit at this dais and we ask them to do the very difficult thing to come up and speak before us. If they speak without knowledge that they are going to have an impact on the decision to be made, I think we just offer a farce to our citizens.
And the public comment period during our regular meetings offers that opportunity. And
you
these
stopped
folks,
someone from talking
I absolutely,
because you said that it was an item on the agenda.
Look, Mr. Wood,
Well,
I'm going to open the public comment.
I'm going to make
Okay.
a point of order, and I'll stop the public comment for a moment, and I want the city attorney to advise whether or not the mayor has the ability unilaterally to just change our format, or is this something that the council needs to vote on in the form of a motion? So that's a point of order, and I'd like to get an opinion on that before we move any further.
Joan, go ahead.
So in order to proceed as in either direction, either Councilor Krenning's or the mayor's direction, a single objection or 2 objections, a less than a majority objection does not carry. So you would need to, I think we would need every member of the council to speak up as to whether they're objecting or not objecting to the mayor's course of action, or Mr.
Not objecting.
No objection.
No objection.
Oh, maybe if we need a vote, let's do one. Oh, yeah. Councilor Krenning, can I ask you a question? Is what you're looking for a vote for this one-time change?
What I'm looking for is an answer from the city attorney with regard to whether the mayor has the ability to unilaterally change our normal processes and procedures. And if he does, then I guess we'll do it his way. If he doesn't, then I suggest somebody make a motion followed by a second, and we vote to change our procedures.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that I think a motion is appropriate in this case, and that council can vote on the order of things.
Thank you.
So,
John?
Mr. Mayor, I move that we, for this one meeting, that we alter our normal meeting flow in favor of the city manager's recommendations as far as taking public comment in 2 sections.
Second.
Okay, have a motion and a second. Roll call, please. It's just a majority vote,
it is a majority vote, right? Or point of order. Okay.
because it's just changing our council meeting rules.
McKean,
That's a no.
Vogel,
Yes.
Clark. Gutierrez,
Yes.
Taylor,
Yes.
Farley,
Yes.
Krenning,
No.
Schaefer,
Yes.
and Terneri.
Yes.
Mayor, that motion passes 6-3.
Thank you.